So let's say you're a crime scene investigator. You just came across a body. Find a hair next to the pool of blood. What do you do with it? You're going to analyze it using gel electrophoresis. You add glucose, tris, and EDTA to the hair in order to protect the DNA. Then you add SDS, NaO to it to degrade the proteins. Potassium acetate is added in order to precipitate the SDS along with the DNA that it's bound to. At this point, the hair should be completely dissolved, and you will see two distinct layers. The top layer is called the supernatant. We can then remove the supernatant and move it to a new tube. Isopropanol can then be added in order to precipitate the DNA. This will create a new supernatant that can be discarded. Ethanol is added to wash the sample and creates a new supernatant. This supernatant is also discarded. The DNA is then dried and resuspended in TE buffer. The sample is set aside for gel preparation. Gel is made of agarose, TBE, and cybersafe. It is poured in a casting tray and left to polymerize. More TBE is also poured on top. Dye can be added to your sample in order to make it easier to see. The DNA can then be added to the well of the gel using a Pasteur pipette. Now let's say you have 3 suspects and you want to determine which suspect committed the crime. Using the same process to isolate each of their DNA, we can add it to the gel electrophoresis. As the gel runs, it'll create distinct bands, which can be used as identification. When the bands of the known sample and the suspects match, we then know which suspect's hair was found at the scene of the crime. In this example, it was suspect 3. I've also attached a picture of a gel that I ran using E. coli in one of my biology classes for reference. Thank you.